minutes. We're already on air.
All right, thank you.
So, hola Coco, where's it? Thanks for today. Today is to debunk the lies of Obaseki and his associates in the social media so that we set the record straight. Epa Joseph Ogio will be joining us, and Chief of Media will be joining us. So once more again, Waka Evitu Wayafe Olakoko, I greet your supporters. Evitu normal we feel it will not feel you, Evitu normal we feel you. Oten Ekpenede, you are welcome.
Domo, sir.
So Olakoko once more again, Evitu. So today is the day in my set when my like as we promised before, it's going to be back to back. This is not the time for us to create chance or leave things unanswered. That is why the lies have become the truth in the ears of the ignorant Edo people, because we have kept quiet. We thought it was a child's play, unknown to us that it is a clandestine design, orchestrated plan to make sure that the Benin Kingdom is being ridiculed and brought down. But at the same time also, due to the power of our ancestors and the good work, a kingdom like Benin cannot be extinguished. So that is why we are still succeeding and we are still standing. So it's not left for us, the sons and daughters of this great Benin kingdom, to stand to set the record straight. And the only way we can defeat the lies is by saying the truth. And we believe in Benin kingdom parable, that no matter the minority, the truth remains the truth. So today we are out for the truth. So Brother Kennedy, please, sir, I would like you to slide right from the onset of this problem from our former governor, Hundan Godwin Obaseki, about trying his attempt to balkanize the Benin kingdom, his attempt to ridicule the palace, to diminish the powers of the palace, his attempt to also hijack the artifact, his attempt, everything against the Benin kingdom. So please, sir, can you share your views and his aim and goals and why it is like that? Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you. Nika tuema nerema ni hima ave etima. Let me use my dual language. Itu wa yawe no bawe wabowe wabota wabavan. Depends on where you are watching us from. Meno bwana meno okbiekme na ye igi Joseph. Ovie do pataki ekin. Evu na tie ogan evani eina re. So I will use English to address everybody because the program today is in English. And the reason why we are using English today is because the people that are making this propaganda, they are making the propaganda in English, and they are defaming the character of the Benin monarch, which is very, very bad. And we are here today as sons and daughters, those listening to us, sons and daughters, so that's what I imply. And we, present here right now, we are the sons of the Oba of Benin, and we are here to, you know, to put straight and to make it very correct, you know. We are having some little, you know, banters with some political elites that have sworn that as far as the Benin kingdom that we all know today, that we are proud of, is concerned, you know, as far as Benin is concerned, they are trying to balkanize and spoil and tarnish the image of the Benin kingdom, of which we know it is impossible. It cannot be possible. Now, first of all, the issue about this Obaseki issue, that, you know, like some days ago, I made a video about it, you know, to debunk this nonsense. All right. Okay. Thank you. So I made a video on a live stream on TikTok. That should be, I think, 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So the video is as follows, because when I talk most times, I always like to use facts to debunk my things, because when I speak, people, they might not understand. They might be like, okay, he's just talking. The truth is this: Obaseki, you know, is supposed to be a blessing towards the Edos. It's supposed to be a blessing. But the order of the day is that he's not trying to use the power we give to him to fight us, the Edo people. During his tenure, we heard the word Togba. The people that amplify that Togba are mostly the people in diaspora. The same people which I represent today. We were the one that amplified that name Togba. Even this boy today called Abat, you know, we gave him the platform which he operates today. But it's quite appalling that today he came online and he started making some claims, according to him, you know, some claims that the Benin Kingdom, they don't want progress, but rather he said that we are retrogressing, God forbid, but because we like this in progress. Now, I'm going to read something for the people, our audience that are listening, and this was Obaseki's his statement on his handle, on his Facebook page, you know, Facebook page, because as if you not see him properly, but this one now his Facebook page. On the 8th of July, 2019, waiting he talk, what Daniel, you listen properly. He said, why we are building Benin Royal Museum? It is here on his page, verified page, not be here. But if you see one video to confirm this, I will still play a video for you. When he uses his mouth to say these things, you understand? So now, because I'm saying this to the gullible audience, not someone like me that is well articulated and well current, as in when anything that has to do with the Benin Kingdom, I'm very, very well current. So I know what I'm saying. Now I'll read for you guys. He said, why we are building the Benin Royal Museum, Obaseki. Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has said the state government is collaborating, depends on my accent, with the Benin monarch. Not be say one help Benin monarch. Collabo. A collabo no. Giagba wana ini kugbe. Giazio kugbe. Let us discuss. Let us talk more, do things together. So this is what it implies. So we should put that in as an info contest. Now, collaborating with the Benin monarch, Omonoba Nedu Uku Akbolokbolo, Oba Eware II. Okay? Now, and other stakeholders to build a world-class royal museum to hold stolen artifacts from the Benin Kingdom, noting that the museum will conserve the artifacts and make the state a destination of choice for tourists from across the globe. The governor disclosed this at a breakfast meeting with members of the Benin Dialogue Group. Which comprises of him himself, the state governor, some of his executives, some of them, then the Benin monarch, and some European. I don't know where this is coming from. It's coming from somewhere, please. I don't know where it's coming from.
If I meet inside your Joseph,
because it's very noisy. So, because when you hear this word Benin Dialogue, because all these things will be said in the video, and you guys will listen later, but I don't know, maybe I'll give you that time. Maybe the host might permit me later. If he permits me,
you have a lot of time, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a lot of time.
We are here to debunk.
Okay,
so
sir. Thank you, sir.
yes,
I appreciate you,
go
sir.
ahead.
Thank you. So, because all these things, now waiting how many people here, maybe they see them, maybe they hear them. Because this one now, I feel show you now, you say na AI. Now AI be. But I believe say if you hear from your mouth, you not be AI again now. You go see them. And the videos are there on YouTube for you guys to see. So I talk with facts. I don't just talk because I want to talk and just aim points. You understand? I talk with points, and my points are verified. So this is how I speak. Now, you say the governor disclosed this at a breakfast meeting with members of the Benin Dialogue Group, which is BDG, at Government House in Benin City, Edo State. Now, this Benin Dialogue Group, now here the problem dey. Imanibuma understand or not? Many people they don't understand this thing. It comprises of him himself, the governor, the Benin monarch. Later on, the federal government also had their force to it. You know, then some of the European museums and some of their envoys, like we have, like recently now we saw one of their ambassador to Nigeria. They were up there. You know, they were part of this committee that made up this return of the artifact as much more possible, because it was with their efforts that this thing was being, made to return. And this, I'm going to make it very clear. Obaseki, the way it take get the money, now we want to make it, we'll talk now. The way that money take on, because in the reading I say that artifact, as it they come, it just they come with chikere money, maybe small things. Now when the man see money will follow and come, now money took for his eye. Now the money will took for Obaseki eye. Now he make him, he can't change his mind. And now when they talk say Obaseki did good, he did good. I will say give now this question. Why it be say for the history of Edo State, if they want to do transfer of power to the next person, you go see the ex-governor, he go there. The ex-governor go there. Or even if you don't see there, but you see the senior within the territory of Nigeria. Why it be say before the transfer of power from him to the present governor right now, Obaseki
for you to hand over.
Handover ceremony.
Thank you for correcting me, sir. Thank you. You know the thing full head. Language. So I'm still trying to as into flow. Why be say for the handover ceremony, you where they think now, maybe for those states, they go win short term. Maybe for they will say, okay, operation no corner, so they will win short term. Why you not go Lagos? You know, we know Obaseki say a Lagos boy be. Why be say till now, Obaseki leave investment for Nigeria in Miao, in other Nigeria, and it's a PDP man. Nigeria will get two oppositions, two parties, where we say they're very great, PDP and APC. And they get strong men for PDP. They get strong men for APC. At present now, we get APC for government. At present now, we get APC for government. Now, okay, let me say, even if I see opposition, they go do some more dragging, they go rest. Okay, now, Benin monarch see for sure, Obaseki may leave Benin, may still leave Lagos, may leave Abuja, may leave Nigeria. So what happened to that? Or now, show more less case. So these are questions you guys need to sit down and ask yourself. Sit yourself down, ask yourself this question. Why is he wrong? Why is he running? Why do you say since this man enter power, Obaseki not in Nigeria again? Have you guys sat down to think about this now? So I'm going to play a video for you people to listen and see when he use the math, talk this thing. Everything I read.
Sorry, sir. At the moment, Obaseki is in London, is in Oxford University, is looking for a job.
Okay. Oh, really? Well, that's laughable. So I'm going to play a video and I want you guys to listen carefully, okay? Listen to every word he said. And the same thing I read just now, which he posted on his page. Because he can't pay me saying nowadays we get Edo people very gullible. You are very gullible. But I will expatiate on this because now this thing I chopped that day, I really finished up for TikTok that many people can't climb but they see reasons with me. I was able to make people to come out of that their strong shell. That there about 4 people came up and they understood that this is okay, bros. I did not understand before. Now I understand. So if you guys have questions, you can put in the comment section. I guess the host might read it out, or just listen. That's it. So listen now, okay? Let me play it for you.
In my speech, as you know, Your Royal Majesty, I just arrived this morning. About this same time yesterday in Leiden, in the Netherlands, the Benin Dialogue Group had a meeting. And for those of you who don't know, the Benin Dialogue Group is made up of all the prominent museums in Europe, members of the Royal Court, and officials of the government of Edo State.
You heard it.
At that meeting yesterday, we decided, and I assured the group, that the Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time.
3 years.
We also got the commitment of the group that they were going to return many of the works that were taken from the palace during the unfortunate expedition in 1897. Your Royal Majesty, I believe that this is a befitting birthday present for you.
Now, I guess everybody don't hear that one. Is it clear enough?
Ekonede, before you go ahead, so that people you see play am again the ending when Obaseki from his mouth he said the looted artifact from the palace.
Okay.
From
let me
the
just
palace.
take it back a
Play
little
it
bit.
again, please.
Okay. From the beginning of just that place.
Just the middle, just that place,
Okay,
so that they
let me
listen
make
again.
it, now it's 37. Wait. Let me make it
In my speech,
55.
as you know, Your Royal Majesty, I just arrived this morning. About this same time yesterday in Leiden, in the Netherlands,
okay, they are playing
the Benin Dialogue Group had a meeting.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know, the Benin Dialogue Group is made up of all the prominent museums in Europe, members of the Royal Court, and officials of the government of Edo State. At that meeting yesterday, we decided, and I assured the group, that a Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time. We also got the commitment of the group that they were going to return many of the works that were taken from the palace during the unfortunate expedition in 1897. Your Royal Majesty, I believe that this is a befitting birthday present for you. Congratulations.
So now, I guess we have listened, all right? It's even clear now. Even they much more easier for people to see. Can you hear me?
Very well.
Okay. So now, I think that one is even much more better for them to see. It is not a doctored video. You know, it is not AI. Now, waiting he use the math talk. And the same thing now I read just now, where we say it day in page. So the question where I want to ask, these are our gullible Edo people, we say they don't understand the difference between politics and tradition. Now, let me define it for you, okay? Let me define it for you. Just from my own brain, let me tell you now, politics is a different thing entirely. And it's a game of number. Game of number, and a game with a column. But tradition is not a game. Do you understand it? Politics, the way we know it worldwide, is a game of number.
The majority win it all.
Yes, majority they win. But when it comes to tradition and culture, it is a way of life of a particular people. There are rules, there are regulations. That's where they be. You cannot change it. You cannot bring game inside there. So you guys should know how to distance yourself from tradition and politics. So, but it's quite appalling that we have some gullible people, some advanced people, some young people, some, you know, I will call them Gen Z. For me, you will see some advanced people that were not born in the 21st century. I'm talking about people born in the 19th century. They are still having some kind of archaic way of thinking. It's very bad. You understand? Me too. I'm a proud Edo man. When it comes to culture, I don't joke with it. When it comes to tradition, I don't joke with it. I know how to differentiate and distance myself from politics. You see, when it comes to politics, I think they say tomorrow, I'll be PDP. Tomorrow, I will become APC. Tomorrow, or the next day, LP. But you see, Edo, I cannot change from Edo. Now my blood, I mean built. As the only the day they gave birth to me, Oviedo Atieme. Any Edo Amume. Now Edo name they give me. This is my identity. You cannot change it. Monoban Edo, now I cover. You are proud today that, okay, I'm a Benima, Edo to the world. The things that made you proud, they are trying to reloot it again. Now, let me explain how these things they play. You see, some of you are saying that these people were embarrassed. If I have to tell you my own view of that embarrassment, I didn't support it, and I don't like it. And the fact is, it wasn't necessary, but a person cost them. You know, say sometimes you take slap for 40% cost. What you don't know, you just take snap put.
Mr. Kwenedo, sir, before you go, for you to move ahead, when you said they were embarrassed, they embarrassed themselves by not following protocol. How will you look at that?
Sir,
because
the reason why I just use my view, and I will give you my reason, sir.
I understand. The reason why I chip that in, so that for our youth to have that independent mindset, no matter the situation we might find ourselves, a visitor is a visitor. You must obey the rules and regulations of the landlord. This they did not do, and we will not say the way the things played, they caused it, because reaction also bring reaction. So if we decide to action bring reaction. So if we decide to be petting them, so it's like we are still justifying that colonial mindset.
That's where I'm trying to
command or giving us command, telling us what to do, because they also added it. First and foremost, during the time of bringing this artifact back, the first question that were coming from the European is if we can protect it. Whereas they forgot to ask themselves that the only time the artifact was looted, it was by these same people asking us if we can protect it. Go ahead, sir. I just wanted to chip this in.
Okay,
go ahead,
thank you. That one to also make me laugh, because the day I heard that word there, like if we can protect it, I was like, so where they for Picam? It wasn't protected then. I find they born that time be. Okay, now when they born and now they can't go protect them for UK museum or Netherlands museum or German museum. That thing they did very funny. Now the normal wayo way they use. The only reason why I said that word says this. You see, the managing director of this so-called MOA that we the those know as Benin Royal Museum. You understand? The managing director, na Igbo man, they there. Sorry, I'm not being tribalistic here. I'm just trying to state a fact. Because if an Edo man was in charge of that edifice, the man knows what to do. That he knows that when it comes to tradition, and that, because I mean, I know, I know these things, I'm well learned in it, that the artifacts of the Benin Kingdom has been gazetted, even without being gazetted politically or any way. I know now about Benin, night day in charge. You know, anything that has to do with the Benin sculpture, anything artifact, it belongs to the Oba of Benin. So imagine you are trying to commission such an edifice in Benin Kingdom, and the governor is not even there. And you felt comfortable with it. You brought because according to what Isibo said, Isibo Ifaluyi, he quickly deleted that post. Quickly deleted, because he is a propagandist. What I saw, because yes, as it was there for us or whatever. So when I was doing my live stream, I was like, let me read what he's asking, what he posted on his page. It was a write-up. He said that those people that came there were not European envoys. They were not diplomats. That were just normal people. They just came for sightseeing. He
That was a
posted
pure
it
lie.
on his page. And to me now, because I was like, oh, really? I was still investigating. But thank God at the end of the day, we were all vindicated. We saw everything live at the government house, that these people are European diplomats. Imagine an ambassador, a German ambassador to Nigeria was in Edo State, and the state governor don't know. State governor don't know. God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. Say something happened to that man. Something happened to that man. Who he go there he head? Who he go there he head? State governor don't know. There was no security provided to us in at least such place. Security go block everywhere. We not to ask him, we know how to do all those things. Security go there. Imagine that they commission something like that.
Mr. Ekpenede, sir, because we are free to look at things from two different angles.
Yes,
was
sir.
it a threat of trying to rope Benin into a situation whereby we will be blackmailed? Because
yes,
people who organize this thing, they are well read. They know the protocol. There is nothing like we forgot. This was a calculated attempt, because they know that that is the red line. The Beninese will react.
Yes.
And that is, if you listen to the statement of our father, he said 1897 was about to repeat himself. Whereby betrayal lead to provocation and action.
Sir.
Go ahead, sir.
So on that note, sir, you are very right. It was a calculated attempt to cause chaos or anarchy. We know.
Just a second, my brother. This is an narrative session, okay?
Yes, sir.
I think what happened that fateful Sunday. No other person to blame than Godwin. Because the manager of the museum, Oyenocho, was being controlled by Godwin. Whatever Godwin asked him to do, that's what he does. And Godwin was in London telling Oyenocho, go ahead, nothing will happen. So that's why Oyenocho went with the program. The program was supposed to open on Monday, and they went on Sunday, tried to open the museum. So that is what Godwin knew exactly what he was doing. For the father, they had been told to put a halt to it. So because they've been asked to put a halt to it, they wanted to go through the back door and said, there is nothing you can do. I am in charge. Whatever I said, stand. So whatever all those people that came for the opening or the dedication of the place, whatever happened to them, or whatever would have happened to them, would have been on the head of the ex-governor of Edo State.
Yes, sir. You see, the truth be told, sir, you are right. You are right in a way, but if we have to look at it in a very critical way, we have a governor in the state, sir. You know, we have a governor in the states. We have a military apparatus. We have the normal police. They are out there. If something happens at the moment, the first person that they will relate to is the government of the day. And which happens to be Monday Okpebolo. Was he aware of this diplomat? The answer is no. He said it publicly. So these are the things that we have to check. Yes, we can give the blame to Obaseki, but now the governor of the day, now the blame will go me first. So this is why I say they won't cause problem for town. Thank God now say that place now say they see secure. And I think they even had their own security guarding the place. What if as those guys when they protest, now those normal Benin people say they don't agree because they're doing how we give one basse. Give one basse, I have to do, I have do. Now, the governor made a pronouncement. We saw it on TV that the issue or the things as it concerning MOA, it has to be investigated. So prior to that, any other thing that concerns MOA has been suspended. We saw these things on social media. So do you know that if something bad happened, because I'm only looking at it from a different place now, because this is why the governor was not really paying attention, because normally he don't talk already. He don't talk, and people supposed to listen. So if you go behind that, the governor have the right to sue. Because if now Europe will do so, the government tell you say this house, nobody should enter. And they can't catch you for this if they enter that place. While they are still investigating something there, you can be sued for that. And I guess we know all these things. You can be sued for that. So that one is a breach. It's a breach in terms of what the government said.
Yeah, actually, my brother, a breach of protocol, somebody is responsible for it.
Yes.
That
and
is,
at the moment,
yeah, that is the same
person.
Yeah, that is the same person. You see, Oyenocho is just a messenger. He's just a messenger, and the man behind the messenger is Godwin.
It's Obaseki, yeah.
The ex-governor. The ex-governor Godwin is the one behind all this. He is the one trying to turn the MOA or Benin Royal Museum into a private entity. They are not saying that it's a private entity. He got nothing to do with the governor. He got nothing to do with the traditional ruler.
Okay.
That's what they are saying now. That is it was a private donor. It was a foreign donor. That a place where the governor donated about 3.something million or billion. They were not telling us that it's a private entity. How can that be? So the truth is that Godwin Nogegase Ago, the ex-governor of Edo State, deliberately did what they did on Sunday to see that a boy day was living up our way. But unfortunately, that if you don't mean me way, so we should not sympathize with the foreigners that came because they came uninvited.
I am not sympathizing with them, sir. Like me,
they came uninvited to the
I don't really blame them. I blame the people that brought them there because they don't really know Edo State.
Exactly. That is the people that whatever have happened to them, those two people will bear the responsibility.
Yes.
Because the state governor was not invited, and the traditional rulers and the palace was unaware of what was going on.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I would like you now to link up the incident that happened last week Sunday with 1897. Because do you know why I said explain to it? Because the same characters that played the betrayal role of Judas Iscariot is still the same character again.
Yes.
So this is not a coincidence, rather than a calculated a calculated behavior that has to do, rooted with ancient betrayal syndrome and hatred towards our monarchy, because the same character, like I said before, the same characters is still the same. It's not that. It's not like what happened in 1897 try to repeat itself, but with different kind of actors. But exactly the same person that played the Judas Iscariot role also played the same position of being the lead betrayer team, the captain of that betrayer team or group. So, sir, can you please expatiate and explain and link it up so that the Benin people, a lot of gullible Benin people will understand that history has to do with a lot. History has a lot to do, because if they want to understand what is taking place, they have to also arm themselves with the history of Benin, not only arm themselves with the politics of the day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You see, that 1897, it's true. It's just like Baba said, he said, history almost repeats itself again. The truth is this: every Edo man that I know, a bona fide Edo man, they are loyal to the palace. And when it comes to decision making from the palace, once our Baba don't talk him already, with a kind to heart, and anybody that goes against it automatically will start seeing you as an enemy. That is how we normally see it. Now, first of all, the previous Obaseki was Agu Obaseki. Why this one now happens to be Godwin Obaseki. And even the one where they join now, they do this nonsense. Now see Obase something. That's the name. So I don't know why they are always synonymous with Oba, this. They are always having Oba to their name. So I don't know why these people, I don't know. So let me put that aside. Now, this 1897, no, that we all know, the father betrayed the kingdom, which amplified that their so-called military expedition, according to what they call it in their terrain, the British people. But we in Edo, we see it as an invasion, an unprovoked invasion. We they do our business, they go. They came and they provoked us, and this is what happened. Now, if I have to link it up with what happened now, those protesters now, according to what these political people are saying, Isibo and what's his name again? Abatobase, what they are saying, they say that now Baba now go mobilize those scouts. Just imagine what this body talk. Just
exactly the same lies of 1897.
Yes, the same thing.
That is why I asked the question.
What happened at Ugoton that time? What happened that time? Baba not here. He don't know. He don't know anything about that one. He don't know. It don't happen. Now the message they come and say, see what thing happen. Those things happen for them now. Thank God say nothing bad happen. If I see cause problem again. As in who they sponsor these people will come at Dosu now Obaseki. Obaseki know say once Oba talk is final in Edo, in the entire Edo, he know say as a governor, you get power to do and undo inside his political terrain. He knows that if he makes a law, it becomes final. Him as a governor, by then if he do one, he work. Now, there was a pronouncement say, because during that time now, we know they receive visitor. During that 1897, as that time, Baba they do give that time, celebration. That time we don't welcome foreigners into Benin Kingdom. We don't welcome foreigners into Benin Kingdom. Now those things cause them. Now, this period now, they don't pull law say this Mowa matter, they don't suspend that. We all saw it. The governor use the man talking. You know, sir, politically, the governor is the number one citizen. Yes. Traditionally, now Baba be number one for Edo.
Yes.
We know this one already. So the political man for the state now made the law say, at the moment, anything concerning Mowa suspended. What did Mowa do? They are supposed to commission their place on the 11th. And there was a protest prior to that date. And it was suspended due to some investigation going on ground. So what are they supposed to do? They are supposed to wait, go to court or do whatever I want to do there till the case, has been concluded or whatever. But why? They tried to do something fast because they were looking for something to hold on to. And quickly, when this small thing happened now, those guys were only protesters. Those guys were only protesters. We have seen protesting in Europe here. When they carry tear gas, they burst things, they carry all these fire, they stop police. Those things, it did not happen there. I saw what they gave to all these foreign news agency and armed talks. Now, on those videos that we saw, where we say they support these people. So you see anybody carry this people hand? You see anybody carry cutlass? You see anybody carry bottle? Did you see any of such? If you saw anyone, please bring a photo of it. May we see him. Yes, I was hearing is that we not go agree, we not go agree. It is normal. It is normal. You see any armed thing there? The answer is no. This is what they want. They want to send a wrong narrative that we not like progress. We fight Oyibo. We attack Oyibo. We do this one. They were looking for a way to do those things. But thank God, we are too learned. We are too learned and too educated. We not agree. And thank God, now my brother went inside last. After all the protests, Ebostone, capacity Ebostone. He went inside, spoke to them and said, this is what is on ground. So you people doing this here now is illegal. So you guys have to go. But I will go outside and talk to the protesters and they will leave. And when he went outside, everyone was calm. Everyone was calm. They came out peacefully and they left. Nobody harassed them. So how are they harmed? I don't understand. So these are the propagandas that these people want to sell. That because according to what Abbott and Isibo Ifalu they talk, they post with Uyinos and the rest. You understand? Say we don't want progress. We don't want development. But remember, Oba Kenzwa the second, according to Baba, now he bring this idea of Benin Royal Museum. Now he bring the idea come. The videos are there when he went to the government house recently. And he made the speech. That same day, that government made that as he make that pronouncement and say, because even the case of the day grant already, it was not even done that day. The case of this more don't take already, and some committees have been assigned to investigate everything concerning MOA. And if you are very current, we're going to say the money where they take build that MOA, where they build that. Now, because of Baba, now those donate those things. Then the state still donate their own for inside, you know. And I'm coming to that land where they use Otonia Loni. That land initially, now inside Palace the day before. Oba Palace passed that region before. It was very big. This is what many people do as they don't know. Otoni, now Bay Museum in now Oba Palace Gradisi before. It was part of Oba Palace before, but Emanibuma, you don't know. But due to democracy, I call it democracy because their head not normal. My problem for Nigeria today, it is not any monarch in the entire nation. The problem of Nigerians today are our leaders, our political leaders. Now they be our problem. Now they make us they hate ourselves. They are the problem of that country. So I will still come to that. Now, the what's it called now? They saw that okay, it's not going to work. That 11 not going to work. So they have done all this already. All they just want is just to see we not go agree, we not go agree. They'll just snap out. If you check, my people, if you check, the people that came there, they are journalists from Lagos, and of which most of them, na Yoruba. Check the caption where we say the picture. So eye of Lagos boy, eye of this one. Check the pictures where they post. So he wanted to say no being journalist, sabi do all those kind of things. So we don't get any Benin photographer. We say they know how to do all those kind as in to film things or to snap things. They want to bring journalists come. Now from this year for bring them come. You see say ITV there. ITV wasn't there. You see say EBS there during their commissioning. EBS there was no EBS. Do you see NTA there? No. Did you see any prominent man there? No. They want commission such an edifice. And you expect such thing to happen in Edo. You go feed trader nonsense for abroad. The gullible Edo people, I'm asking you, can you try such nonsense abroad? Can you do that? You come another man land as a diplomat or the state governor of maybe Lagos, maybe Nigerians, they gather money to build a kind of nice edifice for year. They want to launch the date. They're not going to tell their local government chairman, so okay, we want to do this kind of thing for a year. So just gather some few Nigerians, your runner. And one kind of thing we say, I don't understand. A place where carry traditional heritage, where carry traditional heritage as that. Baba not there. Governor not there. Minister of Arts and Culture not there. Commissioners not there. You don't know, me not know. Now let you body there. Go and check the photos, and you are proud of it. What as in how do you guys think? Can you reminisce on this? How do you guys think about it? As in just sit down and think properly. Now, in terms of the birth of this Benin Royal Museum, now Oba Kenzwa the second, now he bring this idea come. As he bring out the thing day, then from him it moved to Obaere Jawa. From Obaere Jawa now Obaere the second, no Gidiga,
during Bakenzwa, the artifact was already finding their way back home already.
Back home already, sir. Yes, exactly.
Go ahead,
so
sir.
They were not like, okay, since he's coming back home now, how do we build a place, a more better befitting story for us? Because now we don't develop now, good as we are now advancing. So this is where that word Benin Royal Museum came into play. You understand? So as Baba that time talking, you know, he don't they conceive her. So you know, small. Now you can see come out. Then Baba Erejewa still come, he still doing you, he still come up, but some artifacts still came too. So now we can't deal by why the second now. You understand? So the same thing still play. Thank God, it's supposed to be a fortunate, as in a good event for us. But it's quite unfortunate that this guy Obaseki, he turned everything around, making it look like we don't like progress. So if you think, say, we don't like progress, because when you say Baba don't like progress, you say me don't like progress, not me. You understand me? So if you are talking to my father, Noreketewa, you are insulting the Oledo. When you say Baba don't like progress, you mean say me don't like progress too. This is what it implies, of which we know say we like as we like progress. So if he can bring such an ideology out, it means he's a progressive and not a retrogressive person. So these things are supposed to know. So now he bring that idea come, and it was a stolen idea. Now it's still okay, no problem. We know where all these things for come, because if you take current on time, if you take current, when they launched this MOA, I was one of the people. I was so happy. I was like, thank God, those city can't do have become, and they launched it. If you go on Google now, type a MOA. Now a MOA, that's the date, everything. Maybe if I go Google now, I feel see and they type a MOA. The year it was launched. You will see there, though the year. I have to be very, very current. So, but maybe I will look at later. It was there. Everything was there. All the plan, what do you call this thing again? Prototype. Yeah, the prototype image, everything. It was there on the internet. I was like, this is going to be very beautiful. If they finish this thing, go they very fine. Well. So I was always projecting it. Even when they were still building it, I always share the video. I was happy, but I never knew that something were going on behind the scene that even me, I was even ignorant of. I didn't know. I didn't know that the initial plan was Benin Royal Museum, but it's still okay with MOA for me away. No, it's still okay because Edo Mazedo. You know, the city is called Benin. Where are you from? I'm from Benin. We have about Benin, now about Benin. But which language do we speak? We speak Edo language because we don't speak Benin. Edo Maze. Those some people are making a mockery of themselves that they speak Benin. I don't speak Benin, I speak Edo because we have Edo language. Okay?
My brother,
so,
the first question to ask these people, why do they remove the E from MOA
yes,
to
sir,
MOA?
we are going there now. We are going there. So I have a video to that. Joe, now what you about talk? So that video, I think I have it on this phone, or it should be on your...
Mr. Benedict, for you to 2 minutes for you to look for it. Let me use the opportunity.
Let somebody else say something.
So, Epa, you are welcome. Domosa. Apart from London. Yeah. And Epa Nove Dare, you are welcome, sir. Domosa.
Yeah. That is Apostle C from Germany.
Yeah, Apostle Epa unmute boy. Are you hearing me, sir?
I'm hearing.
Okay. Please introduce yourself, and you have 3 minutes, because when you matane, I don't need to lecture you about it. So it is free. You can dangle on anything. We are just here to debunk the lies of the Obaseki and his boys in the social media. So you are free to touch on everything. Introduce yourself, sir, and use your 5 minutes. Domo, sir.
Well, Wadomo, Wabota, Wabe, Negaim. Anyway, oh, Tame, Paul Emmanuel Boegbe, and from formerly Orion, who were there from Iswa, between Iswa, and my father is from Iswa, my mother is from Igolo Nisi, from who were there, Varia Odisi Wodo. So,
welcome,
and Oteme was the formerly late Aleso Nigeria Limited.
Okay, sir. So what have you to say? You know, the very man understand him not go on. And so not damn so the matter where go so we are here to debunk their lies. So sir, the floor is yours.
I am backing the palace. I am backing all the Edo people. What they did that very day was right. You cannot go and such a gigantic this thing no bad. No this one from ancient in the 1897 near Dwave you anam of what I mean Calababe here they display Benin. We are supposed to be more than 6, 7, 8 million inhabitants in Benin in Edo State. But because like when my brother a palace in Oya say a former this a prison near a prison or a sapero ya say a high court one any year over it was a very big palace. So okay no Obaseki una he got to pay for it. It's not done at all. I no way when he am wearing boto me, I am in support of persecuting Obaseki. Ego no here, no here. This is not the time. The manager do aku. And another program in Mewe when I yag wakamana. Ogi be fulani. Yana wakbile mabotedo. But wallaho, it might be at the Gwemi wow. They now we have me waiting my the Lucy if your name and will born now. That you see that go but everybody. Yamani ami ohani ade here. You're my brother. Because away aga akpo bo alalaku. So the thing is beyond. Again, a manaton America boy now. It is time for us to also show that.
My own is Gaka Debunking. Why I be invite you? So stand on this Obaseki because no see me no baido. So
No. I thought related baby to Agua.
Egbena, how do you look at them from 1897 a day?
They have from what I know about the family, they have been like a betrayal family. Erioka will betray. He wanted to take the throne of the Oba during the Oborame throne. If not because of Emmanuel, we life or yana do debunk. If not, you know, so.
Okay.
It's not only about the family. The family lineage, something is wrong with them. And Meka Honya we over battle team.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mr. Joseph Ugel. Joseph. Yes, please. Can you mute a telephone in here? Can you please you look at Egbena?
Okay, I want to see. I was so bad.
Don't want to okay. Okay, we call it 3 minutes in a part.
Okay. I will see. It was a girl, it's here that way. We're going to worry nothing. Take it out here. So the man no here guana ni maya omede o chief awasoba oguselu o here go magwana wa to pe baba
e pardon mo
domo sa
video waya
domo
E pa Boknya, my chief.
domo sa
JP wani ba mede JP to like ba bi ere follow program be follow there you know this platform is becoming bigger and bigger every day. First and foremost, I want to use the opportunity. I want to appeal to the adults who especially here doing this stuff. I want to use this platform to appeal to do GZ. Edo and Esan are same father, same mother. If you disrespect any gift, you don't say you are equally disrespecting the kingdom. If you disrespect any of Oloji in Eastern land, you are automatically disrespecting the kingdom. Because Esther and Edo is the same father, the same mother. I want to appeal to every one of you. All these saga, Esa, Edo, please let us put a stop to it. Let us put a stop to it. This is not the time. Let us construct something meaningful to the next generation that will come up. Because whatever we do on this internet will remain there forever. Edo and Esa, we are one. Edo and Esa, we are one. That's for that. You see, let me just skip in to the conversation that is on ground.
Thank you, sir.
History is about, history has repeated itself again. Let me start. 1887, the white man that led the Benin invasion, the name was called Philip. Obaseki, Godwin, Nolagori. The deputy governor was, what was his name?
Philip Shaibu.
Wow.
Philip is the name of the deputy governor, but luckily for the deputy governor, like Jose and I want to be here. Now, when the British came to Benin during the festival, Obafemi does not welcome visitors. It was this same Obaseki who went and signed a treaty with them without the palace knowing. That was what happened some days ago in Benin. God thought if the ghosts of a dose as a march of protest into that Benin museum, maybe they will have the white men there. But unfortunately, Osologwari Nikau or Makoye and Obaseki High. Obaseki is an enemy of the land anytime, any day. No matter how his boy, if I lose you, who done it, or if I move you to, here I can bury a part of your father. That is certain. On said Obene, is very in Allah. So now, the minister gave us up to your that the minister of culture. The minister of culture, Mrs. Anatu, Obaseki, Philip Iheanacho, they are all the same, but they are all in the same gang. They are one or two. The minister for culture, Mr. Anatu, Philip Iheanacho, and Obaseki, they are all the same. So that is the reason I want to use this platform to call out the good son of Edo, son and daughter, Edo State in general, that we are proposing now a protest in Benin City. In Benin City. There will be a protest in Benin City, and the date will come up very soon. Soonest within the next 2-3 days. So those who have interest, please, you have Olakoko talk show phone number, please call it. There's a proposal we are all marching down to Berlin to protest against evil doer, Obaseki and Philip Iheanacho, the SDG, even the current Minister of Culture. They are trying to reloot our artifacts. That is the reason now we want to march to Berlin. We are calling out the good son of Edo State and daughters of Edo State. There will be a protest in Berlin We want Obaseki to come and tell us the money that was proposed to come with the artifact to Benin. What happened to that money? So that is the reason. And Obaseki just came in. The Benin Royal Museum project has been on ground before Obaseki was born, the governor, Godwin. If not because of the artifact, the preparation of the artifact, where did Obaseki get the idea? Said he want to build his own museum. I'm not sure that one no. All I need to know we have to build museum, eh? Obaseki, a curator here, a colote artifact here. Obi can never find a museum. No, one more day, we have to build museum West Africa, Iran. Protect Bani Yaki. Don't grant General Sito, that of Basajo, that of the Suzy Yado, all those areas were all palace grants.
Okay.
Far back in 1987.
Thank you, sir. Where's the Baba?
Olakoko now, on the air platform that promote.
Of course.
We have
Otale.
Berlin to protect.
What talk by Domosa?
So only when you want to contribute to your
Domosa.
Hey.
All right. Before my leader, Congress, Overa father continue the broadcast where he stop before he continue from there. Who get here? I open a year. This one no matter what you say, who year? Go tell who no year.
Exactly.
Why we ramasote? Era ogyoba and gbetubu we me ogyoba. Ewa ro. Ne seki ogyoba no yago no osungu. Bede ne wero wa. Keka risko no ogyoba. E famille so ro. Ne seki no ya sinya kie e kenwe keni anye pote so ro ni ma de bi ne justice na bo sege. Now before you come out for this broadcast now, take this one now. Eri matie na ohamoba na gboya he eri mare awon soba chief awon soba oguselu ogima ya fe ni ma ne bo ya ye omede chief awon soba oguselu ogia na we a protest, peaceful protest all take place in Berlin. Menola koko me bekpo yotone udiera na mae auzo ahi no orita be normal if Berlin ekenu wa sekenu warane wa mwegbe yoto ma rere o edo union oreva o the president no uru no zedo kate uru no zedo wani ene wa gugwa ni ya mo weke Kaduna re o ni ya mo ko were e me ma oni makane una uru no zedo era gbugbo redo awetera ma la gwa awetera ma ro bo kan fese gwa poturu no zedo hi ure Berlin wa mwegbe yoto normal lateral protest ni ma re le bogon pa yo awa China wa no re Germany no re France Switzerland where we say the date or the relation aya megbe area na say we understand if you do river here only a problem no we hotel go and stay we no lakoko ye me say me make ya to me zosene uda egbe ya me zosene o se logi me na say so we are no kilo me hotel no lakoko lare do here. So why am we go? Ejeti aladian mayadu waya we say okamoba we say for this latest update. Leave your opportunity actually concrete no way waya wa bokian wa we say a platform ina one free to call me anytime any day.
Obedient Father, up to you. Thank you.
To before it continue, please, when Ola Koko, when Otima, the man of truth, that the person in my young or my compromise when it comes to Emiedo, however, my own Ameroji, YTA, knowing who are those no very London, you can also reach Epa Joseph Ogio, or you can also reach me. And Otimanada Verenana Otemege Penede a jam your busy. You can also connect with him. Wani beg a live show nana. Everyone even do my telephone number or la coco. Everyone way me manane. Mostly Epa Joseph Ogio, you can call me or can call La Coco with a price Penede because he will also join because a side of him Mayakana. Ya when manaya ne maya kame ariobare Germany we give no sunu runda ni amikina egwe getinia ido. Our quietness have not give us progress. Our quietness have not give us headway. We thought they will use their mind to retrace their step back, but we have seen it that they have dug into their trenches, not ready to move back, rather than they have a pre-mindset trying to bring their own kingdom down, their own father kingdom down, not our own. But we, the sons and daughters of Edo, we hold ourselves that responsibility to stand and quake for Edo because we are Edo people before we became Nigeria. And at the same time also, our history in Africa is second to none. So it will be very, very stupid for an Edo man to throw away, to allow this rich kingdom, this rich heritage to wipe away, just like the way we see what happened in Egypt. Benin Kingdom is still the last surviving organic kingdom. A lot of African kingdoms in Africa that you still see, the people you see there sitting down on the stool are imposters, selected. You know what I'm talking about. How which we did not stand our ground. Thank God to my late great grandfather, who lead the way and said, "No way, Oba, we will have been ruled today by the Obaseki, and we said the dynasty, the kingdom is still there, but only Benin Kingdom is still the one you still have the direct line. So we must be very, very happy and be very, very grateful to our ancestors that left us this beautiful kingdom. Because if it was the Wazobias, or if you Yobanyan, or if you Bonyan, if you Sanyan, they will cherish and protect this kingdom. But due to the political arrangement that disfranchised us out of the system, our voices are not heard. But notwithstanding, we hold it as a responsibility as an Edo man, so that our great-grandchildren will not ask us and said, "Opa, old man, why did you allow it to happen?" Because the awakening is here. Children are asking questions. It's only that the information they are getting are lies. That is why this kind of program we are doing today must not be stopped. It has to be continuous because what the propaganda, they are spreading lies every day. So we have to be tackling them. And we should not shy away by unmasking the big elephant in the room. We have jacketed a lot of words that the sins and atrocities of the Obaseki for peace to reign. But if we look at it the other way around, we are not doing ourselves no good. We are not only, because people will say, "Oh no, leave it, don't preach hatred." No, it is only in Africa when anytime the African man want to talk about his own history, the same African man will say you are preaching hatred. But the Europeans, they do preach the good and the bad history. The reason why they are doing it so that their children will not repeat it or fall in that type of situation again. So we are not going to make that mistake again. We will continue to label every family that have betrayed the kingdom, one way, politically or traditionally, so that when their great-grandchildren is vying for any political office, we should be able to question ourselves. Is this lady? Is this man going to be like his or her father? So that is why history is very, very good. We were not well armed. If we were armed with the atrocity of Ago, I don't believe this man deserved to even near the fence of Osadebe, not to talk of being the governor of Edo State. So, Brother Ekwenede, I hereby hand over to you. Continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful speech. Sorry, I had a call anyway. So, like I was saying previously, you see, there's a video I said I'm going to play, though it was kind of a bit not too clear due to the audio transition. But in a way, let's just listen. Then the part that is not well clear, then I will have to play it for you. That was when the European envoys went to our governor, but I'm going to play that of when they went to the palace. So let's just hear what provoked the, what do you call it? Is it Obaseki? What is his name again? Governor Obaseki. What provoked him? You see, he thought he is a well-learned man. It is in good school. So Baba we did there, he don't know anything, according to Ram. But he forgets that Baba was once an ambassador to many countries, even in Europe and in Africa. You don't remember that one. He forgets that before they're born now, they don't, as Baba don't exist. The things when things say no today, Baba don't know him a long time before now. So it's just this sad though. But he was able to cajole some gullible ones, some of the chiefs. So we say, as in those sorted, or I think cajole any. But on this second, Babaje, or you give me so, Norway Beni, or now even an Amagba. Are you to handle me, Ibeleku? You want to do me better? Now they refuse to sign those papers. I will say Baba send that paper. This more what they hold the chat, they actually talk about. So if for not fit talk again, because they say, see, and not you sign now. So I go like more and listen. Now evidence. I've played it before. I played one. I'm coming with 1 minute. Let me. Okay.
I have one suggestion concerning the Berlin this thing. Before we do it, I will suggest that we print out a flyer so that everybody can share it on every group. Me, I'm on so many groups, so that it's like an advertisement, so that we just do it with like a flyer, so that the date will be there, and then we put a time frame that will be long for people to prepare to join, so that will be a very great day. Wadoma.
That's a nice initiative, sir. Thank you for that. So let's listen to this.
The Oba's palace, Oba Ewai II did not mince words, accusing the previous administration of sidelining the Benin people in a project meant to preserve their history and heritage.
It started as Mowa means Edo Museum, then they changed its name to Mowa. They quietly brought me a document to sign away, mortgage my rights. Approval for what they want to set up legacy restoration trust. I cannot sign such a document. Then he got angry.
Responding,
Now, did you hear that? He said they brought some document quietly to him. You know? So when he saw this, he was like, they want contract, can't do me beleku, where as in wayo thing. So when he refused to sign, you heard what Abasa, he said, because the news anchor said Baba no miss words. He accused the previous governor. So he said now when he refused to sign, now that this annoyance starts. Remember, Baba say even himself, you know, he said even himself, now that is more now in the sea. But later, when the company said not sign that this thing, now he can remove the E. Before it was Edo Museum of West African Art. Just put on for internet. Just type a MOWA. Maybe I will still check a MOWA. You will see the prototypes. Everything was on the internet. Now me, I was even happy that I see the country they comment because anything news a MOWA. Wait, I'm coming. The Museum of West African Art. Okay. Let me just see. Thank you. Let me see if it's still there because they say the Museum of West Africa. No. This won't be the one I want. I want the picture. The year where they launched that in comments. Because when they thank you. See, I did here now. See, archaeology project. See now, it is here. Just go Google. Yeah, go Google. type a Mowa. Then you see the year when they launched this thing come out. So you will know what I'm talking about. So it is there. What thing make I can't change that from a Mowa now? Can't turn to Mowa. Because they don't dey there now. He don't the verse because Baba not mortgage the rights. He not mortgage everything given. He can't the verse. He can't remove them. Now they can't try. When it comes and say that it not work, now they push that thing. When we say what we want as he bacanize the kingdom, he can't try to sponsor some niggas to go against Baba, make him divide the kingdom. And this was what he was as he was doing, but he denied it. And let me tell you the disadvantage of that thing you want to do. Let me explain to you. In as much as I don't explain us now, our chief called us, he don't tell us, Naiga, he give his son, go and say, if we talk to his son somehow, it is bad. So this is what's going to happen. You see, in Edo South, we have a centralized traditional system. Centralized. Though we get a no-gill for each place, some get Odion way, some get a no-gill, some get Okao. You understand? But we get a centralized system there, where we say, who they who go, who they Okada, who they all the villages. You understand? All of us, we are united under one umbrella, which happens to be about the Oba Benito Kitigan. You understand? Under one central system. Now, this is what Obaseki would have done. This is not what he want to do. You know, say money get a way of intoxicating people. Now, who they give you money, you go lawyer for. Now, boys where they give us money. Now Oga where they give money. Now, boys they lawyer for. You know those kind of money now.
Now, chairman where they try. Boys,
thank you. Now, chairman where they try. Now, where they lawyer for. Hey, that kind of music. Now, what your Obaseki want play or be before?
But let me tell you this. No Ryoka, man.
Exactly. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Don't look me. I'm very right, sir. Thank you, sir. So, in case you know understand that part, we say now who will come for hand? You will come for hand. Now you now follow the pursue because why you get something to offer. This is the disadvantage. When they say one become. According to what they talk recently, I said about it. Is it 1979 Gazette? Say all local governments, all the national leaders.
1979.
Yeah, 1979. Thank you, sir, for remembering. 1979, as in Gazette, constitutionally, he say all local governments, all their traditional leaders, so they there. Listen, no, he wanted they calling all their traditional leaders. He say, by the constitution, they're supposed to receive their own allocation. That one I waiting in talk, okay? But you know, say we they run a centralized system. You see, for Edo North, they get their own traditional system there. For Edo Central, Edo Central, they have their own traditional system, of which all of them, they are autonomous from each other. You understand? So if this one talk, this one will go mind down. If this one talk, go mind down. But for Edo South there, waiting make Baba talk, it is final. So waiting if you want to do before, maybe now, me will come from Uganda, for example, now, and no give it there. If in though they pay them already, I was saying something, I said, money they intoxicate person. If in though they pay that one directly, not be, see, let me tell you guys something in case you don't know. All the Eniki where they even go reach a side, now Oba give the title. In as much right now, I say,
before the birth of Nigeria.
Yeah, before the birth of Nigeria.
Democracy.
Now, by why the first, now give all those ones title. That Onodio, Enidio, Esau, both I don't know to now give them that title where they get today. So what you all leave all those ones, more talk about our side now. Okay? Now, this is it. Imagine person where they under me. Now me, not the responsible. Now me employ you. I can hire and fire you anytime. Yes. I can hire and fire you. Just like the governor gets his commissioner. As in nobody vote commissioner. They were appointed by him. He can hire and fire them. Same thing with those dukedoms in Edo South. You understand? So how can you, when me employ, you don't do under me anymore? Now, person will be say, this is as in at the beginning when I started, I said, there are ways you don't compare politics with tradition. You don't bring politics into tradition. There are two different things entirely. Politics, I said, politics is a game of number. A game, game. I win you, you win me, I win you. For tradition. I don't win no good behavior where they're in. You don't think use tradition to play now. I here. You don't understand? You don't use tradition to play politics. They are two different things. Your identity of today runs around tradition and culture. You understand? So now, I wish he succeeded. Of which some of those Enige, we say that as in Enige, when we say that I can't die for the money, now it cause their downfall, but it's good for them. Sometimes it's good make such things they happen. Maybe we know they're lawyer. Maybe they at least we know they're lawyer. Baba give you place to take as in care of people. They give you respect. Baba, you know understand the respect of Baba. Now they give you now. Baba give you and say this area because I don't see money now. Now they feel pompous. Now what they autonomous. I wish they were autonomous. If they make pronouncements for places like Ogan or Ugo, they no get there. If they make pronouncement there, now let them because where they are no longer under Bini. And you now come from Ugo, or you come from what you call Okada, or wherever you come. If you are no get talk, now let your own. Now you go to listen to. Me go to listen to my own. Just like for instance, now if you me, all no they talk now. Irua will say no concern now. If Ebele talk now, Udo go say no concern now. If Ewosa talk, Igwebe go say no concern now. Because they operate in a non-centralized system. You understand? But we get one centralized system for that. This now waiting OBASEKI want to do. If you want maybe say now lay your red those side there, that ring road zone. Now let there Baba go get the authority over. This was what he was trying to do. He want to remove her from the authority we get. But you know if he succeed.
Okay, Ekonedi, you just highlighted on some of the betrayal. Can you also what do you have to say about OBASEKI when he knowingly took Aswe, Atiku, Adeleke, David Obra, a lot of hosts of others went to go and pay homage, knelt down to Igbinedion. Igbinedion is another character in this mess.
Okay.
Please, can
Now,
you talk like
okay.
on
Now, that one is very, you see another evidence again, that's the ground. You see, if you check videos online, OBASEKI will say, I don't have a problem with the traditional leader.
Council.
You know, no leader. I would say leader.
Leader, yeah.
We have two things. You see, when people use the word ruler is when you have no say. They rule over you, they control you by force, by thunder, by force. When you see leader, you see followers. When you see a ruler, you see people that are helpless. So we have a traditional leader, which happens to be Baba. Agbuniyota, any bologbe, egata bunu, agunuta. You understand? So that's what it be. So we have a traditional leader, a God king, Imamie. Oba nokbobunu, nekboba. Yes, exactly. Nekboba. That's true. You understand? So, as in terms of that, it is very clear now. We all know it's a tradition in Edo. It's a tradition in Edo. We all know this one. Except say those gullible politician boys, they want to still continue propagating their propaganda. We all know very well. Say anybody, any candidate, even go reach president, they want to do campaign for Edo, they must reach palace. They go and test because now Oba get the land. Oba Nyato. Now you get the land.
Seeking for royal blessing.
Yes, you will go there to seek royal blessings. Show me one video where they say the former governor take Aswen go palace, go seek royal blessing. Or let me say, maybe OBASEKI did this already. Show me one video where Aswen take go see the owner of the land. Show me one video. There isn't. But they left and went to go and meet Igbinedion, who happens to be a subject under the Oba Benin.
a point of correction, my brother. I am in Aveboyivakwe. Baba was in the church one day for Thanksgiving. As when Igodalo came to his front and knelt down, I said to myself, I said, that is not his domain.
No, Abba, I said palace. Imawe church.
Yeah, I know. I know what I'm saying. That I am in Avemboyi.
Okay.
So he went and knelt down before him in the church. I said, no, that was the wrong place. Go and meet him in the palace, not in the church. Oh, we are
Exactly. That's unofficial visits. And you just jump person for road. You say, hey, Baba, domo, oni, where are you? Iri ma yawe ni Baba, or you find hama okay. They need there. I see. If now what is
the reason why I asked that question, that move from Obaseki, is it a mistake or purely defiance that I will never respect the throne?
It's very clear that it's a disrespect, because you know if you respect me now, I'm a father of my own. You cannot be respecting my son and you are disrespecting me. Indirectly, you are taunting me like that. You do me indirectly. So that is what he was doing. How can you be paying homage to a lesser authority? You never get authority normally. Now a compound, now your authority reach. We only the respect her because of the title where Baba give her. We know it's a prominent man as in the state. You know, it's a statesman. So when it comes to that thing, what will you take Atiku and the rest people to go and do there when you know the right place to go? So now this still be the problem. He say you don't get problem with the monarch. Why you not go there? Why you not go there? And now he don't run now. Since they do transfer of power to Okpebolo now, where Obaseki did, he has not been found in the 4 walls of Nigeria. Who they pursue? Okay, maybe those states has to go in shorter due to opposition. Maybe let's just say per se. Why be saying not the Lagos? He get investment for Lagos. Why be saying not the Abuja and a PDP 90? He get PDP top politicians. They say even if anything can happen, they will feel stand out for us. Okay, now I remember this one. They will drag it. Maybe after 6 months or 1 year, the case go die. Why has he been running? Why they do meet and greet everywhere? What did they meet and greet for? They will not meet Iba. They will not greet Iba. What you remember? When we say you don't go greet our papa, they do meet and greet. So this whole thing, the guy he be, and what he do recently for now for Edo, any Edo person will not condemn that evil act. You want to do commissioning. Now, Leo Yibo there. Who does that? Edo ne waire. Edo no baji. Ahia dwekbe kiveroni. Ahia degbu egbu kiveroni as in such as in a beautiful edifice. No traditional person or even representative from the palace was even there. No government officials were there. And you think that thing is okay? And you are saying that you don't want progress? Are you okay? Now, in terms of that embarrassment, what are they talking about? You were there, Europe, so we're not Jimena. Everywhere will resist you, nowhere. They don't resist you. They know they resist you for the abroad. They never tell you things. When I newly come I have not seen one Oyibo, as in Oyibo person tell me, woman, he tell me, but then he might go ask Italy, their language. I know what he tell me. He might only tell man. I felt sad. But what I will do? So it happen. So these things happen everywhere. When they see immigrants, when come Europe, they go pay for Europe here. You know they see, huh? So say, hey, they get embarrassing. They get embarrassing. Hey, you know say, now Europe we do. What are they fear for? Now this nonsense. They ask, oh God, why are my people like this? They don't do something right. That protest was meant to show today that something is wrong. And the same people where they complain about now, sit there for palace. They went to palace the next day. They went to see the governor. These are diplomatic process in doing things. Obaseki doing the rascal way. Now we can see the rascal way. Now what you not do well? And remember where say SSC. Now what happen with that? The blame, as in the blame, must go to the people that orchestrated that event, which happens to be Eyanacho and Obaseki. So this is just it. So, sir, I think that explains everything. He did it deliberately just to taunt the Bini monarch. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, Mr. Epa Joseph Ogio, Epa, unmute your side. Whatever. Domosa. Ekwenede, our brother.
At work, but I'm here.
I have touched a lot of things. So please, the floor is yours. My own question, after my you answering my question, you can still dangle in any side.
Okay, go ahead.
What is your advice for the Edo people so that because the Englishman said history is the record of past events, and that past events enable us to be able to sharpen our horizon in future. So what is going to be your advice for the Edo people in the next time when we see short name like the Obaseki, Osaudion Ogi, all these people that are enabling in the political box, vying for a political position? What is your advice for the Edo people? Domosa.
I'm glad to be alive a time such as this. I was not there in 1897 when it all happened, but I'm glad I'm here today to witness, like mostly they will say, those who refuse to learn from history will definitely repeat himself before their eyes. Now, to start with, when a tenant disrespects the landlord of the house, what is the tenant going to get? Quick notice.
Yeah.
If a landlord of the house decided to paint his house white, black, or blue, the tenant have no right to question the landlord.
Exactly.
If you don't like the color, you quit. That's what it is. So anybody that is coming to become a leader in Benin City, in Benin Kingdom, they must first of all have in the back of their mind, Benin Kingdom is a house, and that house have a landlord, and the landlord is the Oba of Benin. Take it or leave it. The landlord of the Benin Kingdom is Oba of Benin, and the landlord of Edo State is the Oba of Benin. I'm not interested whether you are crying or you are shouting. It doesn't bother me. Owege, okay? The Oba of Benin is the landlord of Benin Kingdom, and the Oba of Benin is the landlord of Edo State. Take it or leave it. I don't care. So, if anybody is coming to Benin Kingdom for one form or another, the first and foremost place to pay homage is the Oba of Benin. You pay homage to the Oba of Benin in his own domain, in his palace, even before the governor. And if you mistakenly appear before the governor, and it is the duty of the governor to bring whosoever to the palace. The governor is not the landlord of Edo State. He's just a chief, or what do you call it, chief security. The governor is the chief security of Edo State, and the Oba of Benin is the landlord of Edo State. That's how it is. That is why the governor will spend 8 years and go. The local government chairman will spend 8 years and go. But the Oba of Benin, it will be eternal. Forever and ever. That's what it is. So, I'm glad that what happened on Sunday did happen to reawaken the Benin people that enye do kama uza oze. Oh, people are saying, oh, we went to disturb the progress and we are hindering what? Mamarwe Bogede. Excuse me? Woe not for the idiots and the lawlessness of our politicians. What a dopa no Mario. Remove Nigeria from Benin Kingdom. We have more than enough to take care of ourselves. remove Nigeria from Benin Kingdom, we have more than enough that no Benin Kingdom citizen will travel abroad. You will only travel abroad maybe for shopping and return home. So that is what I'm advocating for. Let us separate Benin Kingdom from Nigeria. I know that's the story for another day. To the younger ones, be glad that you have a place called Benin Kingdom. A place of no other. A place to be proud of. That you are a citizen of Benin Kingdom. Now present day Nigeria. Everybody should be proud of it.
So, can you also, what do you advise do you have for our youth who are knowingly, because there are two sets of people. There are some unknowingly disrespecting our tradition, not knowing how potent it is. And I believe those one that is unknowingly doing things are the one that the God will favor, because for those who know but are saying that nothing, the tradition is just like bread and butter. It has no effect, our ancestor, because now we are seeing even those people are saying ancestors do this, ancestors do this. So it baffles me, because when they say ancestors, they are talking of our fathers, including the same people that is talking. If they are Edo people, sons and daughters of Edo, who are using ancestors, these ancestors, that, because your father or your great-great-grandfather are also part of the ancestors, are also part of the people that supported the then king then, the then system then, to make this unique culture to stabilize to the way we inherited it. So what have you to tell our youth to be able to understand it, that that there is a payment for those drumming the drums of the spirit? Because when the God comes to dance the dance of the God, or the dance of the living and the dead, there is a payment. So please, sir, what is your advice to this youth to be careful? Thank you, sir.
Let me use this parable because of the era we are living. We say we are living in a democracy, in a Christianity, and other religion. When you talk about the God of the Bible, we talk about the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. That is the Bible. Okay? But to me, just as the Bible, the Israelis, that's how I have my own. The God of Jacob is an ancestor. The God of Isaac is an ancestor. The God of Abraham is an ancestor. To me, are my ancestors, including my great-grandfather, are my own ancestors. Just as you will read the Bible, you know all the heroes of the Bible. The same way we have heroes in Benin Kingdom. Okay? So if you are praying to the God of those you don't know, and you neglect your not where so while you are bowing down to the Hebrew gods, ancestries, that's how we also have our own ancestors. Now, come to the artifacts. Those artifacts we are talking about today were the handwork of our ancestors. And those artifacts, we are not a public material. They were not for public consumption. That now you now see in every museum. They were not for public consumption. It was because of what happened in 1897 that people now knew that there was such a magnificent handcraft materials in the palace. That today when you go out there in the West, especially here in London Museum, British Museum, people are going to say, wow, these are plates. These are monuments that were built by ancient Benin Kingdom. People still marvel how they were able to do them. Those are the handwork of our ancestors. So we need to respect and cherish it. So to younger ones, to those who are stupid and what I would say is that children that were not raised by proper parents, who love the ancestors of the Bible more than their own ancestors, they should realize that today the joy and the praise of the Benin Kingdom are the work of our ancestors. Go there and see. See tomorrow, the British they don't have any artifacts. The Germans, they don't have any artifacts. The Americans, they don't have any artifacts. Even in Canada, they don't have any artifacts. It is the artifacts that were stolen from Africa, particularly Benin Kingdom, are the materials they have in their museum. So we should be proud of what our ancestors did for us. Today, Benin Kingdom is being respected all over the world because of the handwork of our forefathers, which we also call our own ancestors. They've done so well for us. So it is our duty to preserve the handwork of our forefathers, which is our ancestors. We need to pay homage to say, a job well done. I am proud of my father, Oba Olua, who was the Oba of Benin in 1875 to 1475 to 1480. Oba Olua also commissioned some of those artifacts.
For the people who are hearing it for the very first time, who was this Oba to you, sir? Thank you.
Oba Olua was the son of Oba Ewaye the First, Ogidigan. Now we have Oba Ewaye the Second.
And Oba Olua,
Ewaye the First was the father of Oba Olua.
How close were you to Oba Olua, sir?
Oba Olua is the father of the Enogie of Eho and the father of the Olu of Warri. And the Enogie of Eho is my father. I am the grandson of Oba Olua, who reigned in Benin Kingdom in 1475 to 1480. I am the grandson.
So I know, sir. I just for record purposes for other people, so that they also know that you are direct and you know what you are saying, and you are well learned in your explanation, sir. And our comrade, you are welcome back. You have 3 minutes. When you are by, come on.
Can we receive call before you proceed?
Okay, we'll do it this way. A lot of we take call, but we must answer the both sides of la coco. But here on our call is question. No one do tell or attorney. And like we are going to comment here with no call today. They just want to listen and learn. But the same caller also can also ask questions that will make Brother Ekmenede to answer and talk to something away, or when you ask the right question, the right information will come out. So callers, people can call, but be constructive and stand online. We are not here to repeat Obaseki one. Ask your question, waiting not clear to you. Thank you. And who time me ola koko time me out? Well, no me time me, I would let you know.
Okay. Try to call the caller back. Okay, the caller is not. Let me see. Just hold on. Let me take the other one. Please, guys, feel free to like the broadcast and like and share, please. so that a lot of people will still learn. They will pick a lot of points from these brokers. Just feel free to like and just like, if it's possible, share as well. All right. I believe the callers they are not ready for now. Take the call one more time. Hello. Hey, Matwell. Hey, you know you. Matwell. Hey,
Go ahead. Ask the question.
Yeah. Prince.
Mama, I greet you, Mama.
In London.
Go ahead, sister, name the question. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Epa Joseph, Obaseki in London. So
the Facebook or Oxford University or Gwalimwina. But we're also trying now to find out what kind of job he's looking for and to be able to explain to Oxford University that Obaseki
is a fraud.
No, Godwin, the ex-governor of Edo State, is a green snake under the green grass.
And a fraudster.
And he's a fraudster, and he has a lot of there is a lot of question and answer for him in 8 years when he was a governor in Edo State, former governor. So we are trying now to find out from Oxford University what is his resume and what kind of job he's looking for. So he might be your but he's not going to get a job there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. We don't want to go to direct to the question.
Go ahead with your question.
Because
question no, Mama. Where's the year?
I mean, when I feel the thing that Europe pays in a way, Naya winning a mova. That customer near pay any negotiation.
Okay. The question
Audio question here, Lenana.
Okay.
Okay. If I answer the question, sir.
Okay. Every
answer the question. Okay, where's it? Thank you.
Yeah, every donation that was made through a trust to the Obaseki giving account. That is why he's running. He doesn't want to fail the Benin people. So, by the grace of God, Senator Oshomole, as he has been a commissioner to look into the donation from all over Europe, all over the world, people that donated towards that museum. So he wants to probe all of them to find out how much actually money that came from Europe and how much the Edo State government added to the building of the MOA. So I believe at the end of the findings, everybody will now know where all the donor come from, and they will be able to hold Godwin, the ex-governor, led to the fire to explain where is the money and with Oyenocho, how were they able to spend that money? The truth will come out.
Pao, to add to what you are, the question, our beautiful queen, no, the caller, no. when you said trust, there are a lot of trust. There are some trust that is being managed by the government. When you say this trust fund account, is it this account is it that this account is not affiliated? There's no way it was connected to the Edo State government in any way.
Definitely, definitely, because all the money that were donated by the trust went to the Governor Godwin.
Private trust fund in AKA, private one.
Every year, all the donation went through Godwin, the
Okay.
ex-governor.
Is that the way it's supposed to go as a governor?
That is why Senator Shomole will look into all the donation and ask him, did you channel this money through the right source or through the wrong source? Then he will now explain himself why he channeled the money the way he did channel it. But all we know that all the money that was donated went through the ex-governor of Edo State, Godwin.
Okay, sir. It was clear that according to our father, that our father wanted the Royal Museum to be built around that area. That is why Obaseki was able to grab some part of the General Hospital when a side of a mortuary in no more. Now, and Obaseki is the person that valued that land to be 15 billion. Is it not right for any Edo person to ask a question? Because there are some who are labeled, according to Brian Benedict, that the supporters of our kingdom, our culture and heritage, we are anti-progress. But another thing is that a question which they refuse to ask themselves: what is going to happen to our 15 billion worth of land that was taken, given to this private NGO, and at the same time, the 3 point something billion invested by those state government? We know it is not the first time a government, federal or the state, we support, whether private or issue things like this. So is it not yet time for Obaseki to come out and tell us that the land, he donated it as his own part, as Edo State part? The money is also Edo State contribution since private donor. And if that is still the case, because we donated, because we gave land, we still also have a stake. So, sir, can you elaborate on this so that people outside who are being fed up, who are being fed with wrong news to divert them because they are trying to use economic benefit to cloud the sense of reasoning of the Edo people to ask some questions? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, all my progress today, all my progress today. And that progress in is making them to forget. Otera na miwe, igera na de yari yo, amatari ati agawefune agahasa. So, sir, expatiate on it. Domo.
Okay. First and foremost, I work with my way logo and then you'll be away no do.
Iriakai.
Ohunamanya ayawese.
Iriakai.
Otoni Otobano. That land belongs to the Oba of Benin, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. Now, the building that was built on that land, the money that were used was partly Edo State government and private non-profit organization. It's not a non-profit because it's a museum. Okay, so it is not a private project. No, it is a Edo State project. It was unfortunately that whether Obaseki or Asweni Godalo, for example,
okay,
that building will be built for Edo State, irrespective of who built it. Because that building has been immersed before Obaseki become because before like Godwin. So Obaseki keep coming to my mind. There is nothing like Obaseki in Edo State. Okay, is a title.
Igboseki.
Yeah, it's not. Is a title. So before Godwin become a governor in Edo State, that the museum has already been conceived. Whether Obaseki, whether Godwin or whether Aswani Godalo, that building would have been built. That is the plain truth. So it is not, people are saying, oh, private donor. No, it is an NGO. It is non-profit organization that was built in Edo State for Edo State people, for everybody all over the world to come and see the rich culture of the Benin Kingdom. That is the purpose of this museum. So it is not Godwin's money, and every country that contributed to it because of the richness of the culture of the Edo people, Benin Kingdom. And as far as the artifacts were coming home, they needed a place whereby this artifact would be housed. Just the way they see it in Berlin, the way they see it in America, the way they see it here in Britain, the way they see it in Lenderland, they can also travel to Benin to see it. So that was the concept of it all. It got nothing to do with Godwin. Only that it happened when he was the governor of Edo State. Whether him or not, that museum would have been built. That is it. So it is not a private company, or it is not a private entity. It is a governmental project in conjunction with our heritage and the Oba of Benin, the head of the culture and the cultural of the Edo people of Benin Kingdom, the landlord of the house.
Okay.
That is
Thank
it.
you, sir.
There is no two ways about it.
Thank you, sir. Brother Ekpenede.
Yeah,
My
just
honorable.
true to what Baba said already. So it would have been a very good score to his own administration that the Benin Royal Museum was built, in his tenure.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the legacy has he has left on ground now. Is going to remain there forever. And as I speak right now, I know that every Edo man, the real one, not all those social media urchins that are politically inclined and they don't understand what it means to talk about politics and tradition and culture. So every Edo man right now, they didn't hear anything of Obaseki anymore. I can assure you on that. When it comes to the political system of Edo State, they will not allow them to even hold the office of a councillor, let alone to be.
And can you also touch light how we also try to crown Ogiame?
Yes. That one was that's another story.
Because it's under his tenure, Ogiame rose up, started, it was like division of labor. There were many in this clandestine vampire system that they were doing. The only thing is that the Obaseki was the driver, while somebody like Igbinidion was the advisor, and a lot of other people, Ogiame people were the captain. And so, can you touch on Ogiame, the one?
I will just make a brief analysis.
Yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I'll just make it very brief.
Because the reason why I asked the question, during Obaseki time, he has been able to cause confusion. There are some gullible Edo people who don't even know how come about your Game title. We also be making some kind of rough statement, which I don't want to use my mouth to talk about here. So please, sir, touch light on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You see, I guess for those that are just coming, we have gone too far, and going back now will be very kind of difficult. But I will still digress and just reiterate again. You see, the issue of those Enigi that worked in conjunction with Godwin Obaseki to balkanize the Benin Kingdom. It was not just them. In particular, this Arisco Giamien, as the case may be, that they are see themselves as rival, of which we don't even know them. That is why most time I don't like talking about them, because I just see them as inconsequential elements that are supposed to be lost and forgotten. But still, we can talk about it, because we are talking about Benin Kingdom in particular. The Ogiamien or the Arisco, according to him, he said he's whatever Utatan. I don't know where the Utatan for there. If anybody knows Utatan, will let me know, because I don't know whether or not, because according to him, he said that the rule Utatan, according to him.
Was there ever a time Benin had a community or a kingdom or called Utata?
I don't know where the Utata
is. Epa Ovioba, Mr. Joseph Gio, please, can you unmute and maybe as an elder? Please, sir. Audience, people are listening. Why Joseph Gio? Sir.
So what is the question?
In the Benin history,
I said, was there any time that we had a kingdom called Utata? Because people are listening.
Was it Paloga Kodokunde? Eh? Oh, we are mommy not here to be here.
Yes, sir.
That is what is happening to them. They are making themselves a laughing stock. in the kingdom. Now, stupidity. I do Obeki. I want at you kinegbe. Egazo, but I got tiene ogazo. Tia you kinegbeana and ogbiabizo. Okay, so there is no such a thing. Yes, we are there by a time that there was a Chief Ojamie. Yes, there was. There was a time there was Chief Ogiamie, but not the way they are taking it now. So because, Salobo, Ima blame me, 1897.
Na kosa baba.
Na kosa, awake on Dovia when I'm waiting.
Na Guko ani noju.
1897. Oh, see, I'm not bad. There 1897. I'm serious. Yeah, I might live in London. But I was already made before I came to culture
here. You celebrated culture here.
Exactly.
Okay, sir. Sorry to interject. You just draw my attention. For those there, because those who are rebelling against the kingdom, as in diaspora, we have found out that majority of them concentrated in Great Britain and in America and Germany.
Yes.
So, sir, as you who are a citizen of England, please, the Benin people, they like making reference. Oh, here in Europe, here in England. Please, can you touch, expatiate, go on how the British people respect their monarchy, how the monarchy is also playing a very big role in the day-to-day government in England, sir. Please. Thank you.
That, Mr. Ekpenede, are you in London? Are you in England?
No, I'm in Germany. That was
me that is resident in England. You are not asking me. That is my
question.
I'm
asking you, sir.
Okay,
I throw the question to you.
I'm very current.
I throw the question to you. I said where majority of those who are disobeying the palace in diaspora, in our kingdom anyway, in diaspora, they are concentrated in Germany, England, and America. These three places where we have the majority of them, and they are well educated. So I'm asking now, as a British citizen, as a Nigerian, and as an Edo man, and as the great grandson of Oba Olua, can you please make a description? Explain to us the importance of the British monarchy to the British people.
Thank you.
Please, before the answer I pass, sorry, well, let's take like one or two calls, please.
Yes, no problem. No problem.
Hello.
I read the house, I keep everybody there. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, please, I ask for questions to ask, please.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, ma'am.
My first question is that the Obaseki pay for the land where the museum is being.
One. The other one.
The second question is that before Obaseki, before the white people came, the Obaseki notified the present government and the palace. And the third one is that, is there any written letter written to Obaseki that the white people are coming that it should provide security for them? If there's a letter, Obaseki should prove it to the Benin if we want to see.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Ekpenede, you answer that question, sir. Ekpenede.
Our city governor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Our city governor said he did not see any letter and they did not tell him.
We have heard you.
We have heard you.
Ekpenede, answer the question.
Thank you. Before you proceed, Congress Ekpenede, just a second, we'll take the other call.
No, name Yamia. It can be enough for question.
Let them break the call. No problem.
Okay,
we are
go ahead.
We
just take one more call.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed.
Okay, Ekpenede, answer.
Okay. Thank you. So the previous question, the first one, I'll take that one. She said that the land which Moa is now situated, if the land was purchased by these individual. First of all, we have already highlighted these things before, prior to now. That land, as we know, from time immemorial, it has always been the land of the Oba of Benin, in the terms like, it was part of the palace of the Oba of Benin, So now that we're now in democracy, which me personally, I call it democracy, which we are practicing, which they are practicing or giving to us, because we are supposed to be in democracy. So that's just my own way of defining it, because they are not treating us fine, the politicians, the elites. So now, since we came into democracy, as the case may be, so some lands were leased, were ceded to the government. And now that place where they now built this more now, if we agree, we know that place, the central hospital was situated there. I have been to that place when I went there to greet one or two persons. So we all know that place. And it's a state land. Now state government get the land. So if state government get land, they go see buy their land again.
The answer is no.
So because now your land, not easy buying. If you say did they invest there, I will say yes. So they did not buy the land. Rather, they invested in that land. They were part of the investment. So those state government invested there. So our money did there. That be the answer. So in terms of
now see our land. Now see our land.
Now see our land that be. So in terms of whether they inform the governor, they inform the Benin monarch before they do this way they want to do so. First of all, that on the letter, as today's date is 12. Yesterday was supposed to be the commissioning. So first of all, they did not inform the monarch that they were supposed, because the main day when they were commissioner yesterday, they did not inform the governor They did not inform the Benin monarch. So there are videos to that. So if time permits, I can also play. You know, the Benin monarch was not informed. The governor himself, I guess most of you have seen the video, said, I was not even informed. He said it publicly in front of the ambassador to Nigeria, the German ambassador to Nigeria. So at least you know, not be Bebe yet talk it be. For we ambassador, they know if he talk lie. She understand. So he made it very clear. I don't know, saying they compare like they come and do state too. So they will they can't even know. At least we forgive you, you know, some kind of security, put you in a very good place. We say, we know saying that real diplomat now come and do too. Governor don't know. So you can say now that even at that, where I say, thank God, say nothing bad happened. Now, 1897 matter, a replicant of this, now the one happened before. How can high dignitaries like this come? Foreign investors, high dignitaries, high profile people, you know, they came to Edo, governor non know, governor non know, monarch non know, you non know, me non know. If not be hard bat where they shout anyhow, thank God say still put on though we know say they did it deliberately to see some things where the people put online, but we still tell them say we are very diplomatic people. And with everything that you saw there, I believe say protests for Europe here, even they more violent than that. Me and you know say nobody carry bottle. We not see bottle. If you see bottle where they carry bottle, I bet post the video or post the photo. If you see cutlass, I bet post them. I would like to see them because I don't see one there. If you see this one, poso, or popo, if you see them for their hand, please. But you see the news where they go tag and talks. This is what they brought out because this is the narrative that they want to sell out to the people. And some gullible ones took it like, it is true. Is it wrong to protest? The Europe where you did, they protest. See France, if France they protest, then they protest, they lock everywhere. They go bomb police car. How many police cars they bomb there? Cars were parked in the compound. Did they break one car? No. The fence, they not break out. They break gates? No. They will only answer. We not agree until police will come. Now when police people come, now they come enter inside. They not break fence. And the fence, normally they can jump that fence. The same mad men. The fence say if you open one, you jump inside the thing. Look, go and look at the fence. You know how they never put barbed wire on top of. They don't put all those electric fence, whatever. You know there. So it is even easy to access it. In everyday hidden. So how are they vagabonds or armed thugs? These are things that we have to look. That is why the wrong narrative where these people they sell, we have to debunk it. We be Edo, will not be talks. There is nothing wrong in protest. If I'm protesting and you will not come here talk, no, you can't do that. So now these things that now we got to checkmate. Well,
a video when they usher all of them into the bus.
Yes.
Nobody was touched.
Nobody.
Nobody was beaten.
Yes.
Nobody rough-handled anyone.
Yes.
We saw the video. So if they have otherwise, they should also put it on the social media so we all can see it.
Yes.
So with the commissioner of police, address the people that what they are doing is not the right way to do it. Please stop what you are doing and go.
Simple.
They ushered them to enter the vehicle and they left.
Yes.
Nobody touched them.
Okay.
So I know at the end there were some fan or water on the ground. Or some those Yoruba people were not there anymore. And none of the property of the museum were destroyed.
Exactly.
Nobody did anything hooliganism there.
Exactly.
It is a normal thing and a normal reaction for people to make noise.
And it was a provocation, sir.
That is it.
Right. Because
so
there was already a declaration.
It was one tongue deserves another. That's exactly what happened.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take the other call. Congrats. Epa, go ahead, sir. Congrats. Epa Obaseki.
Yeah. Bill, I greet everybody.
We greet you.
Very good job you guys are doing there.
Don't worry, sir.
You have more, I have a preference. There is a little thing I want to contribute because everything that happened in my present. You know, even that today when they were doing the governors celebrating 1 year and all that, everybody was there, and we were still saying all these things where if the governor, the intelligence report novel, where such persons are coming to do so and those things without the consent of the governor. You know, not to attract unnecessary scenario to my own thinking because a government of Bettina, starting from the father, that is how they did. Yaya Sumak, Boyebona, and all that. The Vodaran instead was, you know, the same OBASEKI now where working out in the dog making and the second command. That is by the wayside. So they're not the way. And this image is fond of doing that. For us to know we are now ready, come up with flower again. Only this will not be that. I don't know what the Benin's are thinking. I don't know what they are doing. For really, why is the government or any card or my politics there? I don't know. I knock out that one was over again. Now he has come with another trick now. Doing a move from Moa to the other one and other. Agree. But the round here allowed because we know some of the senators, some of the prominent Benin, no one you police community to do all these things of what he was doing.
Can you call them by name? Maseda Johnson, call them by name.
In the governor, to my understanding, when intelligence is what you need, involved out of man. They will go and fill up that place and put those military guys there.
Olakoko.
For the people coming out to protest, it's accepted. It's no better.
Olakoko, are you hearing me? Kame Otima, Otarimano, Evano, what you born in? We want to know the name. He explain any matter. We want news. This thing when Mudia. Olakoko.
They should make it peaceful. They should let the soldiers and whatever the law enforcement agency take the lead. Yeah, I don't like such a thing. I know the
my brother, I say Gotaniano way. This one now. Olakoko when Mudia. Call it Oricolano when Mudia. Otima. We are here to debunk. Where there are a lot of politicians, senators not back. We want the names. Tell us the name. I said that Johnson there. Who are those people backing him? We want to know it so that we don't make that mistake again. Give us the name out. Thank you.
That was the standard politics of where he was before now. Everyone more like that. Everyone more I go put I come my way. The manadi also. That's what I'm saying. If you want it, I will send it to Lakoko.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I will send it down. You know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's just see. It's a trap set down by OBASEKI. In Diego, you Mahama or we Mahana he left. Now he's sending those people down to come and cause chaos. You know people will react. We're not willing. Where are you to hand over those to hand over this thing to him? He didn't hand over before he left. You know, he's a fugitive. He did not hand over before he left. And people are not coming to say where they are the owner. They are not claiming the rightful owner of that thing more. You get what I'm saying? So he's here now. He knows what other is going to bring some kind of argument, maybe a bit validated to win my when I win man now, you know. Something might just happen when maybe I don't carry to or whatever. I don't know, also repeat this thing want to repeat itself. And by God's grace, what I think we try to say is that the governor ought to see that place the day before. Now that intelligence report has gotten to him, they don't have the military, they know civilians come there. So they will now get a way to get the governor. From the governor, he has to, from the governor, they have to go to the palace. Before going to the palace or before coming, they went to somewhere. He went to somewhere. Is he supposed to be as a diplomat? The other himself was a diplomat. You get what I'm saying? He had already in the room, Jimmy, I work by all people with the school now, but the normal sake in this year. It's not done now. But they are telling you, it was a plan for to cause chaos. You remember one time this guy wanted to create a caliphate in Benin. I was not
Make we move on. Make we move ahead now. Where's our TV? Thank you.
Of all those things, the media that we thrown away. They are most of the they should be a tag to these things,
Round down, Olakoko. Make we move.
Damosa. Where's it? Very understood. Where's it? Damosa. Yeah, go ahead, Concrete. A question or answer no about UK. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So answer that question, sir.
Issue. Where's it? I live here in London for more than 20 years now. I've been to the Buckingham Palace countless times. During the coronation, during the birthday of the Queen. Now, we are now under the King. The British King opened the Parliament and closed the Parliament. The British King, he opens the Parliament and he closes the Parliament. He is the one who always swore in the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister always give account to the King every week.
Can the King fire the Prime Minister?
Yes, he can.
I repeat, can he fire?
He can.
Yes, he can. He can through the Parliament.
He can hire.
Wani mwere regboto avo vasabi make a gbede shot.
The king can declare war by
hire
himself.
And fire through the Parliament.
The king alone can declare war by himself without Parliament.
If the king doesn't like you, you are gone.
You are gone.
Before a prime minister become a prime minister in England, they must swear allegiance to the king. And before prime minister will do anything, he takes permission from the king.
Professors do nothing. Nigerian Edo professors do nothing. Now they hear. Go ahead,
so
sir.
The king supersedes the Parliament, the House of Commons, and the House of we have two House of Commons and the House of Lords. We have two Parliament, the House of Commons for the Prime Minister and the House of Lords for the elderly ones.
Hey, Pao.
Yes, sir.
Ni ye do know. Ya uwe ye bo we answer. Ni ye do kati. Awo mono. Ami ono mate ka uwo mi yeri. Awo mono ka we eri oi. Iji oi. Era no ro oi. Ije no ro oi. Omoni e bastard no.
You are utane. A child
it's true,
that
does
right. Not respect his father and his mother is a bastard.
Okay, now, what will you call a grown-up man in his own 60s, 70s, and in the 40s, who will openly, Edoman, who will openly respect the royal Saudi kingdom that was created and formed in 1912? We know here. who also respect the royal of Kuwait. All these kingdoms, they are not up to 60 years. Some of them are just 100 years. And respecting the England throne also, and unable to respect his own, rather than he will be talking his own down. What will you call such a man? Thank you, sir.
They are bastard.
Thank you.
There's no two ways about it. Even some unity. A one no weapon when you neglected your own tradition and you cling to other people's tradition, you are a bastard. That's period. We don't. You say, oh, we live in democracy. Democracy. Okay, for example, where the governor owns the land, or the federal government of Nigeria owns the land, but the Enogians and the Enigi are the ones selling lands in the village, not the federal government. How does the land that we give it to the museum belongs to the Oba of Benin? So the lands in Benin belongs to the Enogie and the Enigi. They sell it, and they don't even pay homage to the palace when they finish selling the land. So they sell the land, they eat it on their own.
And Epao, sorry,
Yes.
because it's an open session, because we have to hear. Without if we are ashamed to say some things, we cannot hear. But when we are both to say something and the ability to separate that we want healing, then we can be able to heal. What will you say about some of those traditional chiefs that are derailed, and their children in Europe profited through land? Because you said the Enigi are selling land. Yes, it is true. Not the federal government selling it. And majority of this land that were sold, the proceeds, the money were used to finance majority of the people in Europe today, condemning the same land. Are these people not throwing insult to themselves because they benefited from the land? What will you call this type of people, sir?
The bastard buys the hand that fed them.
Okay.
And when you buy the hand that feed you, it will never feed you anymore.
Why is it any do it? Wana ege ahiote done irana ahio as a nogi or John we a chief otoni nyoge no rude if you know nobody eruwopo eruwe ya meti no ya meti ma dakani ona we okay anana ahioto when ya lawebo okay kire when I got away in our weboni ni we emma we era because it was makiwa mani no tani no we degi yeke why jiri why jiri we be pata eba we omani ni omone mera no nebuti a bastard many kisri na ya bite na tai we those that drums the drums of the spirit ka wugbe eyin avi yana je buluku wi adogbe ka wugbe patana awe no mari yin eni boy ga se wa do ya gbe I don't know mana yin wana na unda we edowe ya pita pa Joseph go we ta wo bona ya gbo
from one fake account he said the king has no power here in UK. The king is a ceremonial head of state.
Now that one Amumu, he no go school. I know the reason why he no go school. He's supposed to know that. He's supposed to know that the King of England has the right to declare war, has the right to open the parliament, and has the right. The ceremonial president they were also saying of Azikiwe. The same Unadi Azikiwe has the right also to fire Tafawa Balewa, also declare war. So there is nothing ceremonial. If you even watch it, that what you say ceremonial, the government, the prime minister is the one running the day-to-day, like doing the manager work every day. But the CEO, where he get the company, is all the time sitting quiet. You know the day they went manager, they carry file, go to meet the governor. No prime minister will open budget today in Austria or in Germany, that the German, you are there. We know can go meet Bundespresident, the vice chancellor. He must carry that budget. Go meet them. And if they don't even win majority. Now you go give am the person where daily say, I give you the right now, go and form coalition. Am I right, sir? You go form the government. So
you're right, sir. Very, very correct.
When the prime minister resigned,
thank you.
He takes his resignation letter
To the king.
To the king.
When a new prime minister is coming in, he goes to the king to take his appointment letter. And it is the king that will read every year. The king go to the parliament to read what is going to happen for that physical year. The king is the one reading it. After the king finish reading it, before the prime minister will not take it to the House of Commons and reread what the king have already read, that this is what he's going to do. The king will say, my government. Go back to the queen will say, my government. The king always say, my government. Because he's the head of, the king is the head of state. Just as the Oba of Benin is the head of state of Benin Kingdom. But unfortunately is that Nigeria being a country created by the British, they have no idea how the system works. Nigeria parliament, Nigeria government, governor, president, prime minister, or whatever name they call themselves, they are all idiots. They have no idea how the system works. If they want to learn, they should come to England or they should watch England or British system and see how a country actually functions like a country. Nigeria is not a country. It's a country created by the British. That's why they don't know their right from their left.
Banuta Epa. Epa, you said it earlier that our ancestors, that the people are busy talking to anyhow. We are the one who created this kingdom, are the owners of the land that we inherited. Our system, our ancestors, we are the people who discover the food we are eating today, every food.
Exactly.
Our ancestors are still the same people that design the clothes, these cultural beautiful things that when Oba banned, that is some of us who did not come out to defend the kingdom now, we are running out to defend the Okuku.
Exactly.
The ancestors that you are talking to.
No,
the longest man-made moat, longer than the one of Wall of China. These same ancestors that you people are blaming. All these beautiful artifacts that is marvel to the eyes of the Europeans today, they cannot do it and they don't know how we take do them. These same ancestors, now we are talking about. If I may ask, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm wrong. Since so-called, not only Edo State now, Benin Empire, I'm generalizing it. Because when we say democracy, the white man system, we are generalizing. Since the ancient people was toppled out of government worldwide, can you tell me one thing that we, the modern people, have been able to create that was not in line before? Because we are using their blueprint. They gave us mathematics, they gave us chemistry, which is the study of chemistry, the black people. They gave us biology, agriculture, physics, Gibraltar, everything. Can you please tell me one thing that that we are using to excel today in the world that does not have the foundation or the blueprint of our ancient ancestors? Go ahead, sir.
You see, the white man, they brought one particular word they call civilization, you know, and this civilization. Okay, now let me make it very clear. Now, I don't know if any of us we are familiar with these artifacts. That first of all, because I have to use that one first to lay my claims. These artifacts, according to what they are saying, they say we're not civilized, but now our artifact, they give them billions and billions for their museum. Have you seen the structure of this artifact? The way everything is well done, the measurement, everything, the head circumference, as in everything, the measurement of as in all these things. How were they able to do those things? In the European system, which we now operate today, because this is a European award for me, that's what I call it, that we now operate now. Everything they do, they use a specific machine or robot to do or inscribe all these things that were done even in our artifacts. So, and of which we don't even have such technology, but we're able to do all these things in a very magnificent way that we appease our buyer, because some people came, they came to do business, and some of these artifacts were given to some people as souvenirs before they were stolen or looted by these people. No, so in terms of this science and technology agriculture, the Portuguese, when they were coming to the Benin Empire, the Benin Kingdom, they were coming to do trade by barter, and we were selling them pepper and some other things. So agriculture was already thriving or moving well in our soil. So we should put that into context, because you can go and check what were they coming to do. We had all these things there. So they were coming to do business with us. Which kind of business? Now agricultural product they can't buy. Do you understand? Now what they buy be that one. So in terms of technology, you have to check which kind of technology will they talk about. Is it car or this one? Because by then, this thing called electricity was in the olden days, it wasn't there. So we had our own ways, of producing lights. And I mean, we were this kind of lantern. When we say this street as a street light, people say, we street light with that one, street light with that one, because you don't know all these things. You watch Jesus Christ, you might be. You don't know these things. Although Jesus Christ, when I see electric bulb for there, which kind of lights they get for there? Were they able to power their city? We say they see lights. The answer is yes. Now the same thing. Now we say they operate that we are not living in darkness. So our ancient ancestors, they knew how to provide and produce all these things by themselves, single-handedly. Now let me give you another technology. We say you need to marvel. As in, it go blow your mind. On our way grow for Benin, not those who say grow for Lagos, or we never grow for the main Benin itself. When we say get when I go grow, that Benin there, if you don't say they call moat or Asia, you will know where that Benin will pass. You don't look the depth of that moat, how deep it was. When I was very little boy, if I get close, because my grandfather's house, backyard of farm, the Benin wall, the Benin moat just did there too, or whatever. Try me, you look that moat, I go turn you. I'm talking about something like more than 200 feet deep. More than 200 feet deep. And the width.
My brother, just as you were saying, the only thing they do better than us is that when they catch their parliament member or their president or whatever stealing, they jail them.
Yes.
That's what they do better than us.
And
but in Nigeria, when our politicians embezzle money, we clap for them. But in Europe, when their politicians embezzle money, they jail them.
Yeah.
That is what they do better than us.
No, sir. I was talking before the white man comes. So that, yeah.
Like
before the white man comes.
We get, maybe so if we could compare their own. So I'm trying to tell people now, say, see what we get before. Even
Africa civilization, when we were already in the light, but the Europeans were still in the dark. When we have street lights, they have no idea what the meaning of street lights. When we have soak away, they don't have it. So they did not teach us anything.
They didn't teach us anything.
They didn't teach us anything.
And to add to it, when we read,
exactly.
And when we read them, when they say the black Holocaust or whatever that we're buying them in Europe as at then, it was due to lack of sanitation.
Exactly.
At this time, we taught them how to domesticalize,
how to bath, how to use soap,
and domesticalize their animal and everything separated.
Yes.
They were
formerly out there. Go to YouTube. African civilization and the European civilization.
And
the difference is clear.
And to
they
add
did not
to
teach
it,
us anything.
And to add to
because
it,
we cannot speak English. What is
yes,
English? The
yes,
Japanese does not speak English. The
at
Chinese
all,
doesn't speak English. Even
at
I
all.
was in Russia for 2 years. Russia does not speak English.
Yeah.
It is only we in Africa who carry English for head.
And to need you by again for our audience, ask yourself, in Africa till today, we glorify our mother. Ekpenede, am I lying? In our music.
Yes, it's true.
We don't glorify Enwe or Uhe. And we did not have in our culture, in our system, in Benin culture, we don't have a special day for our mother rather than every day is supreme for mother.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of our African Edo people, I want to concentrate on our Edo people. You normally tell us that the Benin Kingdom were harsh and at the same time harsh on women. I would like to also put it clear to you. If that is the case, how come 99% of our traditional holidays symbolize women? Ekpenede, am I also lying?
As you can see, my.
Thank you, sir.
As in this, my what do you call it? My pendant. Let me call it my pendant.
Yeah.
See, na Idia ni yesterday.
That is original.
Yeah.
Original. Now she did that yesterday. So if we not they celebrate our women, our mothers, what am I doing with this? The face of Edo today, Nigerian yesterday, everywhere, our coat of farm, everything. That mask must be there. The mask must be there. If we not they celebrate, and Queen Monda not be Oba, we not see more put Oba for there. As in make we use one Oba, make we talk okay like Oba Kenzwa or Oba the first or the first one of Oba Vorame. I go back see me. I didn't know what again the title. The title again.
The second.
Okay, thank you, Ezra. Thank you. So we not make we use the image, but we still keep on using this one. What does that tell you? It means in Edo, our women are special. They are good. So when we don't understand our culture, we want to stop that thing. Not be everything will favor woman. Not be everything will favor man. You understand? So that's why it be. That is just it. So our women are very special. If you see our songs, every Latin everything so even me say me they jealous. I they jealous and say why be say everything so mothers they celebrate a mother 10 times in a year. Fathers they only one day. Only one day. Now we do the work, but now here the time. They say this is 9 months. 9 months, but a person carry on for a year for how many years? For between your legs.
And Ekpenede, when we were busy honoring our mother,
yes,
the Europeans were busy burning their mothers in the stake, raping their mothers and daughters. This is their history, according to them. So the reason why I bring them, because if you see a lot of those people, when they are confusing our youth, they try to talk down on our culture, try to talk down on our history. But some of them, I was very annoyed and said, I know these people understand. And mostly what pains me so much, they concentrate on the woman, trying to talk down on our women. And
in addition to that, he said mother is supreme.
Yes. So it's true.
Yes.
My dear brother, if not that our politicians weaponize poverty against the people, our life wouldn't have been like this. It is our politicians who are busy siphoning the resources of the people that poverty now become the order of the day, that we are living like this. If all our resources were to be used well for the people, no black man would be in Europe. No black man will be in Europe. Because most of our resources are in the hands of the politicians. And the politicians are putting the money in foreign accounts. And the foreign account, they are putting the money. The foreigners are using the money to develop their own country. But whereas the country where those resources money are being made, they are living in abject poverty. Go to Ogoni and see the river there. Go to Delta, go to Warri, go and check out their bushes. They are soaked with crude oil. The money that is being made from the crude oil, where does it go to? They are all in a Swiss account. The Oyibo people are using it. And yet, instead of we to blame our politicians, we are trying to turn our eyes to the monarch. What is our monarch doing? Our monarch does not receive allocation every month. It is the state governor that is receiving allocation, and the local government chairman. They are the one receiving allocation, not our traditional rulers. But yet, the people are quick to blame the traditional ruler from every evil that is in the society. That is it. So, my dear brothers and sisters, and I want to say thank you, everyone. And I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah. And my round there up in it. So just stay 10 minutes in my around there. No, they mass with the national anthem in my move. So, Ekpenede, your 2 minutes. Am I say? Am I say, Ekpenede, your 2 minutes round up.
Well,
Your closing remark, please.
O's they very current, you know, it just flow well. So, well, I like that, very, very swift. You see, my closing remark goes as this. I'll just have to talk to my people, rather, because I cannot beg you to be a do. I cannot beg you to defend yourself. I cannot beg you to know yourself. Because as I did now, I know where my power has passed. I know where my own has passed. Even where I did for years, so I know where my boundary pass. I know my neighbor's side. I know my own. So if you don't know yourself, you want to put yourself for ground, no problem, do them. Your neighbor, they go use the opportunity where you get, they go use that way for you. And number two, be say, if you put yourself down before you go a stranger, and you disrespect your papa in the presence of a stranger, no worry, they go help you disrespect her way too. And when they insult them, may you not paying for body. Because now what you do, now they see where they can walk upon. If you are not patriotic to your land, or because of say, you see, let me give you one conclusion. You see, what in British do us, now they suffer so. The power we be say that they enjoy for UK there, where King Charles ancestors give to them, when they enjoy now the same thing now we get for Benin Kingdom before. As you see, with this powerful and sophisticated, they overpowered us due to their strong fire force. They overpowered us. They now reduced the power of the emperor, which we had in Benin. That was then. They reduced it to what it is right now. But thank God, say Ogidigan and still Ogidigan. As they see they do and reach, the most respected monarch in date, after what they do, till date, still remains the Oba of Benin. And now leader your Oba, so the respect where they body, nourish your body, nourish my body. The only king will be say, governors go come, they go there on their knees. Which governor they need down for any king for Nigeria? That are the question where beside go ask you. Where be say no they think where. Which president don't ever kneel down before any king for the whole nation? Where for the happen? Now live for Benin. That respect they my body, they your body. But you don't get sense to think am. They envy you. They want to make you use your own mind, destroy your own. Therefore, make it when I for the same level with them. Because now your own. Now you see if they mention the name, it echo for ear. And it they pain there for ear. You not value your own. So no expect no person help you value one or help you raise them. because now you bring her down, and they're very happy for you. If now it be them, I will be happy for you. Say thank you. Bring her, come and join us for where we did, so our king not get level. So now we get level, they pay for body. Bring them down. Make us help you match on. More do for you. Now what's I will still do for you because you not get sense. Women why? So all I will tell you is say, use your tongue, count your teeth. Be very proud of who you are. Your name too big. It's too big. Not let European system come bring your head down. King Charles, they enjoy what TBC we they enjoy before. They have done this to us. But thank God now say we are trying to restore everything back gradually. And remember, to restore such glory back again, it's not going to be easy. It requires me, you, and everyone. A collection of everybody. So I will just still tell you again. I beg. I beg me, they beg you. Bring your head down for foreigners to march on for you. Because I what you say you want. Now, what you say you want to, those of the gullible ones, so not the ones who because me they beg you now, I'm gonna bring your head down, make them match on. Because like me, there is nobody if you match my head down. Because you know why? I get a rock with my back, and that is Ogidi Gun. Now Ogidi Gun in my back. So that's why Yaga Gua, Iga Zagadabu, I would brag because I know what I carry. I know where I am. You know how people they envy you. Do you know that in the entire southern region of Nigeria, now Oba be the permanent head for there? Traditionally, they're not the rotator. Envy the follower. Osiobafu. For Edo State as a whole, Edo State Traditional Council as a whole, now Ali Baba, as a permanent, I rotate Osiobafu. Now all these things they make bass blows, they come from everywhere. This is why they are attacking you every day. Use your brain, my brother. Use your brain, my sister. When you making your money, when I don't see old, this is how they teach my children as in a culture. Tell them who they are. Tell them who they are. Be proud of who you are. We are not where we want to be in terms of, say, development. And not be the fault of the monarch. Not be the fault of the monarch. Because before they came, we were civilized. We were moving further. We were moving forward. Things was fine. You understand? Things because now person will get brain. Now if we make empire. We know where we expand rich. Now brain rich. Now intelligence rich. But since when they came with this their imperial whatever punitive measure on us, things not the bad for us. But we try to do all these things amicably and put everything in order. So everybody marry now. This is what we are going to. So before that time, we need a collective Edo with like minds, like me and you. So this is the only way we can do it. And I know that our ancestors will give us the strength to do all these things. Oba Atokwe, he said.
Epa, your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, I want to use this media to say thank you to everyone. Manivi Edu, awo bom aya dole mi oma ye wagima yo bi ma ya dole mi maji. Awe no nyok magati o so we no manja ya heko. So ni mala owo ni ma yo bi ma ya dole mi maji. Obima obedo oba ewa Ogidi Ganukpo giver. Obu boriri no. Oba ogboriri no. Yo dafenonya wagimahia jobi maya dole mi maji. Owege omanowe ebonorovu yeto eviera we emi eviropa ya we wagimayo bi maya dole mi maji. Even no general aje yanrin afi welie eti osaloba we tie ni ka o. Ora degbela otedoni no baurima ewa Ogidi Ganukpo giver oba gatokpe yokin aye bi aka mese wote ebini kingdom bi nekin agbai etio sanogodwa wetie ni ka o. By the grace of God, we will return back to our monarchy system, and it's going to happen. It will happen with my effort and with your effort put together, and that's how we're going to do it. So thank you, all of you that have taken part today in today's program, and may God and our ancestors bless all of us all. Amen.
He said,
Before the national anthem, so let me just drop a quick one. Epawese, and then my brother Ekpenede, I thank you for your time. That was a very beautiful one, beautiful submission, and I believe that a lot of our brothers who have not been able to pick their right from their wrong have been able today to see another version, not the update. They say that we see. So today now, this is the real original update, not be all those Christmas updates. So I thank you once more. And Epa, our honorable, I also greet you and I'll continue to respect you, our father. And from my own side, I will only just say just few words. And I will go back to the oldest African parable. He said, man, know thyself, because it is beginning of the wisdom. If you don't know yourself, you have no wisdom, because you will be manifesting from the angle of your colonial master. But when you know yourself, no matter how poor or whatever situation you might find yourself, but knowing yourself, first of all, you have your self-dignity and a line to navigate from. Because knowing yourself as a Benin man is your compass to navigate politically, economically, traditionally, spiritually. Because as an Edo man, that is the only way you can bring out the best out of you. But if you are vibrating from the direction of an outsider, you are not aligned with the gods, you are not aligned with the God of your ancestor. So it's time for us to come back home. Know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. Ola Koko, I say thank you. Nag the national anthem of our own. Nakam. Makpanya. Where's the pale? Wakiu wesa? Ekpere de kiu we?